Gulliver's Travels. There was 4 journey of Gulliver, and each Jonathan Swift was famous as a satirist. But in the comparison of the Jonathan Swift, Henry Fielding is a greater than, because Henry Fielding is more healthy and more moral or moralist than the level of the Jonathan Swift. Henry Fielding, this quoted by unquote, we can say this unquote here. This was the Richard Church. This quoted by the Richard Church. Henry Fielding was born in 1707. He belonged to the age of transition period or 18th century. Dr. Samuel Johnson is. He was the greatest of new group of novel writers, because 18th century is the beginning period of the novel. And the most artistic that English literature has produced, and the most, you can say that most artistic novelist. He was the most artistic novelist. About his novel, second, Hudson said, dear friend, W.H. Hudson, one of the critics, you heard their name in that before the semester 1 or 2. W.H. Hudson says, quote, there is a strength and breadth in his work. Strength, there was strength and breadth. Shamta, stamina and breadth. There was a strength and breadth in his novel, for which we look in a vein that of his elder contemporary. Vein એટલે નકામ નિર્કલ. આપણે એના અનુગામીઓમાં આ પ્રકારનો એલ્ડર કન્ટેમ્પરરી, એના આગળના અનુગામીઓ આવું એલ્ડિસ્ટ એન્ડ બ્રેથ જોઈ શકતા હતા નહીં. His major work or his famous or his great works are Joseph Andrew, then Jonathan Wild, third. Okay, then I also try to remember. Third one is, fourth one is Emily, third one is Tom Jones, and fifth one is Jonathan Wild. To this, sorry, a journey to this, to the next world. Then now we can get a brief discussion of these novels. Outline of single one line or 2 line central theme of his novel. Joseph Andrew, Fielding makes the mockery of Pamela, of Richard. We can say that he was against the Macris sentimentalism of Richard. The hero of the novel is Footman. Footman means the way of work. Feet. And then he was the footman, a footman and the brother of Pamela. And this story becomes the epic of the highway. Picard's novel, comic epic in prose, and a novel in highway. Second, Jonathan Wild. This was the second one. Jonathan Wild is the biography of famous thief and thief taker who was hanged at Newgate. The story is one long ironical comment upon human action. Jonathan Wild is the story of thief and thief taker. ચોર અને ચોર પકડનારની વાર્તા છે. Jonathan Wild is, and that thief was hanged at Newgate, and છેલ્લે એને ફાંસી લટકાઈ દેવામાં આવ્યો. This was the story was explained in the Jonathan Wild. Third one, Tom Jones. Most outstanding, most celebrated, I have to say that, most outstanding achievement of Fielding, most celebrated, and that novel stays the reputation of Fielding as a novelist. And the greatest work of his life, out of these 5, the greatest work of Fielding is Tom Jones. In the opinion of St. Neil, one of the critics, my dear friends, St. Neil was quoted into quote, Tom Jones is a great book in itself. The Tom Jones is a great book, એ જાતે જ મહાન પુસ્તક છે. And a microcosm, અમે નાની આંખ નહીં જોતા, એકદમ નાના નાના જે હાથોડ્યો, જે સૂક્ષ્મ માઇક્રોસ્કોપથી જોઈએ છે એને માઇક્રોકોઝમ એટલે કે સૂક્ષ્મ of the next 100 year in a prose fiction. What a setting! Microcosm એટલે સૂક્ષ્મ નિરીક્ષણ કરનાર next 100 years, 18th century to 19th century in the prose fiction. It was a great work in the up to the 100 years in the words unquote. St. Neils. The fourth one, my dear friends, Emilia. He has an impact of his wife, miserable wife, character sketches of his miserable wife. The last work of Fielding. It is very different in spirit from Tom Jones. This is a written among the, there was a written before there, Emilia was the last one. And it was, Tom Jones was a quite different, Emilia is a quite different theme and quite different narration rather than a Tom Jones. It was based on the character of his wife, miserable wife. He wrote a caricature, or we can say that character sketch of his wife. And that it was wrote on the base of his wife. And here I quote the Walter Allen. The Walter Allen say that, Walter Allen say that Emilia is the rarest of successful character. What he was say that? Rare, R-A-R-E-S-T. Rare એટલે ભાગ્ય જોઈ શકે તેવું. Rarest and successful character in literature. The absolutely good person who is credible. એવું કહી શકાય, ક્રેડિબલસ એટલે ભોળા. બહુ સારો વ્યક્તિ હોય મોટા ભાગે ભોળો હોય. And who was the most smart વ્યક્તિ who was cunning and shrewd. લુચ્ચો હોય, ચાલાક હોય. But here you can say that Emilia is the rarest successful character in literature. The absolutely good person who is the credible. જે વિશ્વસનીય હોય એના બધા વિશ્વાસ કરી શકું મારા. Thus, Fielding great strength lies in his art of characterizing. Dear friend, he was the master of art of characterization. પાત્ર નિરૂપણનો નિષ્ણાંત હતો મિત્ર. Realism is the key quality of realism is the keynote of Fielding works. It is said that Henry Fielding is a master of humor, satire and irony. Henry Fielding has a quality, humor, satire and irony. Okay friends, before we conclude the topic, we have to ask the 2 or 3 questions. And I think that this new technique you have to very appreciate. I love my dear student who can give the answer. The most of the students try to give the answer. Okay friends, here there. Write down the 4 wheels of the novel. Write down the 4 wheels of the development of the novel. Write down 2 or 3 works of Henry Fielding with publication year. Write down the 2 or 3 works of Henry Fielding with the publication year. And third question is that write down, I have to mention that about the techniques of the novels in Henry Fielding's Josephine. Which of the technique used by Henry Fielding in Josephine I have to write down here friends. Once again here it is known as a picaresque novel, a comic epic in prose, a novel in a highway. Okay friends, the three questions. Thank you and goodbye.